Hello and good morning. Happy Monday, January 6th. Hope you are healthy and safe wherever you are in this beautiful world. Coming back to you with episode 23 of What Drives Happiness, how to develop happiness and why it matters, where I'm sharing with you 30 different human characteristics that we can actively build on our own, proactively to create more happiness. Now, whether at home, at work, or generally in life or in our career. Now, I work with a lot of guys like you who are going through transition, job search, who are at a crossroad in their careers, and you're looking forward to crossing a bridge, perhaps getting into a better life, better career path. Now, we talk about perspective tremendously when it comes to the interview process, and when you're looking at your weaknesses and strengths. Now, both sides, you can have weaknesses and you can have strength, and from our perspective, they might really be aligned with the position that you're looking for. However, what I come in often when I'm performing interview practices, for example, is to help you look and understand other perspectives. Perspective of a hiring manager, perspective of a recruiter, someone who's not a hiring manager but is involved in the hiring process, is part of the hiring team. So when you look at your personal strengths and weaknesses, whether you're currently working and happy and everything's nice and beautiful, you're not looking to change a job in this new year, but you want to grow. Naturally, you want to grow. You're a high performer. You want to grow. You want to take your career to the next level, get a promotion perhaps. Look at your perspectives from another person's point of view. I highly recommend you consider the hiring manager or the decision makers that you're currently dealing with. Ultimately, your current boss, your current hiring manager, maybe their boss as well. I know that I've always built relationships with two layers, with the layer that I report to and also the layer above. That way I can understand the perspective of a director as well as a manager coming down to me. Right? So highly recommend you sit down and speak with your managers directly. Share with them that you want to understand their perspective, or just someone else's perspective. They might be on the same page with you, but it's good to ask others, especially decision makers, what other perspectives are out there when it comes to evaluating your strengths and weaknesses, and developing new skills. So a lot of times, again, we get into the interview situations and you're asked, what do you want to do to improve your personal skills? And we sometimes answer that from our perspective, which is not a wrong answer. You can have many areas of self-improvement or professional development in this case when it comes to an interview, for example, if it's a new platform, new tool, new software you want to learn. But again, be aware of a perspective. So there's no way you can answer that question incorrectly, but provide an answer from the hiring manager or the recruiter's point of view within their industry. So if you're gonna tell them a platform or a tool that you're gonna learn, software you wanna dive into a bit more, use one that is most relevant to them. Use one that is of value to them, will provide long-term, short, mid, or long-term benefits to them. So perspective, invest time, be aware of other perspectives, other points of view, and be comfortable reaching out. It requires a little bit of courage, but develop that, reach out, ask people for others' perspectives, and that's just going to allow you to see things in like 360 degrees. Everything becomes 3D for you. You understand different dimensions of it, or should I say 4D, right? And just gives you more confidence, gives you more capability, allows you to not be under so much pressure. And if we take that pressure out, we'll move towards happiness. If we understand and accept other people's perspectives, whether they're negative or positive. Positive, great. Negative, well, now I can at least understand why you're being negative that way. And that understanding gives you self-awareness, gives you self-acceptance, and builds a great foundation for you to be happy. Happy at work, happy at home, happy in life. Ultimately, we're all trying to be better leaders, so you gotta be happy to lead. No one likes to lead without that urge, in their heart. So anyways, enjoy the rest of your Monday. I'll speak with you tomorrow. Cheers.